Hey socialites, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if that's the type of content you enjoy, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and come join the family. So today's going to be another get ready with me video. We're going to a Houston Rockets game. So what I had in mind was natural makeup. I always try to do natural makeup, but I don't want it to look really glam. I don't want it to be like a makeup look. I just want it to look pretty. I just want to look pretty, like myself and pretty. So I'm going to show you guys realistically the products that I would pull for to get this type of a look, which a lot of you who've been following me, you probably already know what I'm going to choose. So we're going to start off with moisturizing these lips, child. So recently I posted in my community tab about the clearance lip oil. Now they had a 3-piece set that came with 3 different of the shades of the clearance lip oil. So this was my first time ever trying them out and I love them. We're going to go a little bit more into detail about this probably in another video, but I do highly recommend this set. You get 3 of them for $25, which the regular full size one of these is like $30. So to be able to get 3 minis for $25 and be able to try them out, I think is a steal. So my favorite out of the 3 has been the pink so far, but I'm going to do the yellow just because I'm just trying to moisturize my lips. I'm not going for a look or anything. This is probably what I would consider the truest lip oil that I own, and I like it. So that's that. I did use my mask. So I've told you guys about this before. This is the LYS Detox Think Deep Mask. It's the only mask that LYS has. I've already done this. This is one of those masks you keep on your skin for 20 minutes and then rinse it off with warm water and then moisturize your skin and move forward. But I've been loving this for probably like the past maybe 3 months or so, maybe a little bit longer. When I want a really flawless look, when I want to tighten my pores, close them as tight as I can and have the most smoothest skin before my makeup, I love this. So boom, we already did this. And then for primer, I've moisturized. So for primer, I'm going to do the MAC Studio Radiance Primer. This is like, there's nothing like this. It's a really good primer. It gives you a nice hydrated, luminous look. So this isn't one of those mattifying primers that's going to give you, you know, just a matte look. No, this is going to give you that yummy, plushy skin, radiant look, you guys. But at the same time, it helps your makeup to stay on longer. And so that's one reason why I really, really love this. I feel like a lot of products that are luminizing, you get real oily quick, or it doesn't extend the length or the time that your makeup lasts. I get at least, like 3 or 4 more hours of wear with my foundation, and I get that yummy skin look. So I love this when I want those sort of just natural, just really pretty skin look. But if you do have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend anything luminous for oily skin, although I feel like you can get away with this if you have oily skin strategically. But if you just want to play it safe, I wouldn't use this if you had like super oily skin. Okay, y'all, so I got something from Dior. I'm not sure, because this is a new product, y'all. So I got the new Forever Glow Star Filter from Dior in the shade 5, because in all of Dior products, I wear the shade 5. I love when a brand has like that consistent range of shade matches where, you know, no matter what they come out with, you can order the same shade and it works for you. Dior really has that on lock. So this is the filter. So it does look similar to like the packaging of like their foundations and such, but the difference in this is one of those sort of radiant products that gives you a glow. So similar to like the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. Every brand pretty much has one of these, to be honest. The e.l.f. Has one that I like to wear sometimes, but it just gives you that pretty luminous, radiant look. You can actually wear it as a foundation, or you can mix it with your foundation to get more of a glowy look. You can wear it on top, underneath your foundation. Just, you know, it's very versatile. You can use it however you want to use it. It's kind of warm, which I did expect for it to be warm, and it's super glowy. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm seeing it's like super glowy. This is even more glowy than, it's definitely more glowy than the e.l.f. And it may even be a little bit more glowy than the Charlotte Tilbury. Let's try it out and see. I started early so we could play around, y'all. I should have did this yesterday, so I'm gonna put it right above it. Yep, y'all. So this is the one from Charlotte Tilbury. Now the one from Charlotte Tilbury, I wear the shade 6.5 deep, and it's a little glowy and radiant, but this one from Dior is the glowiest. Like, it's almost gold. Yeah, so compared to the one from Charlotte Tilbury, it almost, I mean, it's glowy, but you see what I mean. It's not as gold as the one. This is probably the most glowy filter-like product out of all the brands that I've seen so far. So, I don't know. We might put a little bit on top of the foundation, but I don't really want to play around with that because I need my makeup to come out how I need it to come out, like now. I can't redo it. So for foundation, I'm going in with the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear. This is the Care and Glow. This is like one of my top 3 favorite foundations. One of the Socialites said it best when she described this as, this just almost melts into your skin and becomes one with your skin. Into your skin, it's not like makeup sitting on top. It just almost becomes your skin, but better. Such a beautiful, yummy skin look, and mixed with this primer, it just really looks so beautiful. 1 pump is enough. Sometimes I do 1.5 if I want to go, you know, a little bit more flawless. Oh, and this is in the color 450W, by the way, but everything that I'm using along with the shades is always linked below in the description box. So check that out if you're wondering what shade I used in a certain product if I don't mention it. And as you can see, I like to start in areas that I need the most coverage first and then sort of work with that and blend out. So I went to Target. So we're going to do a separate video that's going to be out this week about that. But I went to Target. There's some new stuff in Target, y'all. But Real Techniques came out with a new brush. This is the new bubble blending face brush. So hopefully this is showing up clear for you guys. So it's like a kabuki type brush. It's really big. I like these type of brushes. But what makes it a little bit different from the average kabuki brushes, this is sort of like a curved, like a dome shape at the top. So look at that. So immediately when I saw this in store, I thought of like one of my top favorite brushes, which is the number 88 Pro brush from Sephora Pro collection. I love that brush. So I'll probably pop a picture because I think it might be dirty. It's not up here, but the shape of the top reminded me of that, and I love that brush. So let's try this brush out. It covers a lot more area. The actual top of the brush is a lot larger of an area than the number 88 brush though, which I do like that. I like that. I'm not mad at that. I was debating today, did I want to go for this look, like this skin sort of look, or did I want to use the new About Face foundation and go with like a full glam, like a full coverage skin look, because that foundation is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and so many of you guys have used it and y'all said y'all love it too. Everybody seems to really love it. It's gorgeous. It is up there with Haus Labs. I actually want to do a side-by-side comparison with the About Face foundation and Haus Labs because they're so similar. If you haven't seen the full review of it, you can click on that link and check it out. But it's a gorgeous foundation, and the shade range is just phenomenal, just like Haus Labs. So we are still gonna see a little bit of pigmentation showing through, which that's okay. We're gonna fix that at the end, but I don't want to go in with too much coverage to start. We'll just go and strategically correct that at the end. That way I know I'm not applying too much of anything. Some bronzer. Honestly, this blends out easier and quicker and more seamless than anything in my collection. I use it I did a review when it came out, but I don't talk about it because of this brand. You know what I mean? And I didn't know about it when I first got it. But, you know, a lot of the socialites kind of put me up on that whole situation. So I use it, but I don't really, you know, try to stay out of that. But just so you guys know what it is. But just see how I got my hair done yesterday by Fee. Y'all have gone with me a couple times to the salon when she did my hair. My homegirl Fee did it. I usually get it done every 8 weeks, and I'm coming up on 8 weeks. Well, when I say get it done, I mean get the color, you know, get the lightener on there and start over with the color every 8 weeks. And we're at 8 weeks right now. So, but I just got a style instead of the color because y'all, I'm going to wait till my birthday. So that's scary. So y'all might be seeing me with black hair soon. Waiting that long because my birthday is at the end of April. But I want to go for, it's still going to be a pixie, but I want my hair, the length to be just a little bit longer of a pixie for my birthday. So I'm going to let it grow out the whole month of March. Plus I've been working out a lot. So my hair is constantly messed up throughout the week anyway. So the rest of this month and all of March and April, I'm just going to stay consistent with that. And my grandma's birthday our birthday is 2 days apart. I'm looking over here in my mirror, and she's doing a huge birthday bash, like a formal 80th birthday. And so yeah, we're wearing like gowns after 5s. It's gonna be like a big deal. So that's something else that's going to be coming up in April. And concealer. So with this medium coverage foundation, we're going to do Haus Labs concealer. For medium coverage concealer, if we're talking about medium coverage concealers, my favorite is the Haus Labs, y'all. This is a gorgeous, no, this is Dior. Haus Labs is here. Yeah, so we're going to do 34 medium golden. Yeah, this is a really great medium coverage product. If you want full coverage, you can achieve it with this, but you'll have to go in with 2 layers. One coat will definitely not do it. And for the past few months, I've kind of been preferring the puff to blend the concealer. I feel like it maintains a lot more of the coverage, and it's just really flawless, y'all. So I'm going to use the little puff to blend out, starting at the outer edges, working my way up. So yesterday, after I got my hair done, I went shopping because I'm like, what am I going to wear to the game? I can't fit anything, which is why I'm losing weight now, so I can get back in my clothes. But so first I wanted to get a jersey. I'm like, let me get a jersey, but when would I ever wear a jersey again other than going to this game? I won't. Let's just be honest. And I went to the sporting goods place, y'all, and girl, them jerseys were $120+ just to wear one time was given. No ma'am. So I just got like a t-shirt, like a Rockets t-shirt, and go from there because that ain't gonna happen. Not for one time wear, you know. If I was into sports like that or attended these events often, at least a few times a year, yeah, but this video is probably gonna be long, y'all. So I took it all the way up. I usually don't do that, but I've seen a couple people do it before, and I like the way it gives you like that snatched look. So I'm like, let's try that today. Let's try it out and see what it gives. Y'all see that? Looks good. Looking good. And it's almost 80 degrees too, so I didn't want to go too heavy with the makeup because it's hot. We'll probably be doing some walking. You know how that is. So I don't want to be all sweaty with the heavy makeup. Boom. So let's touch that little contour or bronzing back in there. I'm like, should I try the Dior? I want to try, but then I'm scared. Okay, let's try a little. We're gonna try a little. I'm gonna put it just in like this area here. Let's try to put it, yeah. We'll go here. Oh, it's beautiful. Yo, this is pretty. Dior complexion products are just phenomenal. Honestly and truly, I think I have all of their foundations that they make. My favorite is the natural nude, but they're all good. Like, I would recommend any of them. It just depends on what your skin type is. They have like that matte one, Dior Forever Matte, I want to say. So if you have oily skin, I recommend that one. They have like a hydrating one. They have the natural nude. And then they also have the face and body one. So if you're somebody who likes lightweight, like skin tint, the face and body is really good. I do like the older. They reformulated it about 6 months ago. And the formula before that, I do like slightly better. But I still do recommend the new one. Is still really nice, y'all. It really is. Look at that. Okay, Dior. Yes, y'all. This is pretty. Have y'all tried this yet? Have y'all tried it out? Let me know if you've tried it out and what are your thoughts, because it's pretty. So we're going to do a really lightweight powder because I want this to show through. I don't want to cover it up with powder. So maybe put a little across the forehead, a little across the nose. Off my hand. I don't know why I don't use a palette. I always put products on the back of my hand, always. And I have like several palettes I could use. So if you haven't heard, Benefit has launched new brow products. So they're Precisely My Brow, which a lot of people love. It's a really good product. They've come out with a skinnier version. So it's like a detail brow product. It gives you little sharp, more precise details, really skinny. So this is the Precisely My Brow Detailer, and I picked it up in the shade 4 Warm Brown. I prefer cool tones with my brows, especially with the blonde hair, but the other shade was really dark and I thought, let me go with this. And they launched the Precisely My Brow Wax. That's, I guess it's like in like one of these forms instead of in the pan. And I picked this one up in the shade 4.5. Neutral deep brown. So I felt like if I had this in a warm, I have the wax in a neutral, it may even out. So we'll see, but I've heard great things about it. And this is really tiny too. See how small that is? And then I should have lightened my brows yesterday, but I didn't. And then so this detailer, so it has a little plastic, little tiny tip on here that you have to take off. Let's see. I don't want to break. Oh, wait. Do you take it off or no? Oh, you don't take it off. Okay, so don't take that off. So you just twist it. And look how tiny that little bitty tip is. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it is super tiny. It almost reminds you of, remember in school, the pencils that you like the mechanical pencils, how skinny the lead is. That's what it sort of reminds you of. Now, I'm not sure which one is supposed to go first, the wax or the pencil, but I typically prefer doing the wax first. But let's set the under eye really quick. I do want to brighten. Let's brighten before we set. So let's use the Rare Beauty under eye brightener so we can have like more of that bright look. So to set, we're going to use my new powder. This is the Ami Collet powder. This is the translucent one. I think it comes in about 4 shades, but this powder is like butter. It just melts right in. I'm a fan. I've used it a couple times. Okay, so typically I like to do my brow wax or my brow glue first and then fill it in. So I just feel like I use less product that way. And so let's go. This is colored. This is colored. Typically my brow wax type products is clear, but let's see. This brush really, for my brows anyway, my hair is not super coarse, but it's thick. It immediately takes my hair in the direction it needs to go. Like the way I'm brushing it is sort of behaving, is going the way the brush is telling it to go. If you get what I mean by that. Some brow glues, it's like you're fighting. You have to keep, to try to get it, but it's like immediate. And it's cutting through my thick hair, really. Like, so imagine if this was a hairbrush and you're brushing your hair, you immediately feel the brush bristles on your scalp, which for me, it's not the easiest thing because my hair is so thick. So with this, it's giving like the same thing, like it's touching the scalp, even though it's not my scalp, but it's immediately going all the way down, which I'm not sure if any of my little brow gel type products do that. Okay, so this gets dark. This gets dark, y'all. So keep that in mind. Especially if you have blonde hair like mine. I probably should have went with a lighter color, to be honest, because this deposits color. So I don't know how I feel about that because I'm used to clear. I like to use, as far as the color, I like to apply my color with the pencil or the powder, not necessarily the brow glue or brow wax. Maybe I should have tried this out a different time. A different time. Today was not the day to experiment with this, y'all. What? It lays it though. That's one thing. They are laid. Yeah, they're laid, but this is dark. Try to see if I can get it off. See, that's a lot. This is a lot of pigment. So it's one of those. So let's take my Ariell brow glue. This is my clear one. And brush it up. You know what? They should come out, and I don't know if they have one already. They should come out with this exact product, but in clear. For the people like me that don't want to apply pigment, but want that hold that provides. Like, that was some hold, okay? And I love that about it because I like to just apply the pigment with my pencil or powder. See, like, I have to brush like maybe 2 strokes before I can feel it getting all the way through the hair to the scalp. And with that one, it was just immediately got down there. So let's lay it down with the back of my spoolie, sort of. This is just what. So I'm gonna give it about 2 minutes for the brows to completely dry before I fill it in. So for blush, let's do the NARS. This is their Afterglow Liquid Blush. This is one of their new shades. I think they came out with like 2 or 3 new shades. This one is called Orgasm Rush, which is a terracotta shade. I'm obsessed with terracotta shades. So we're gonna go, do I wanna go apples or do I wanna, let's go here. Same brush, yeah. Let's go there. Yeah. That's pretty. We're going understated. We're not gonna go really bold really anywhere today. We're not gonna do bold anywhere. This is gonna be subtle because it's a sporting event. I feel like why be fully glam at a sporting event, even though people do, be full on glam. The blush has a nice glow, so it sort of plays well with the Dior, what is that Dior one called again? the Star Filter, the Dior Filter. So let's go with another bronzer. This one's like, oh man, I can't really pick it up because it's sort of loose in here, but this is my Absolute Pro bronzer, you guys. Super affordable. This is my favorite bronzer, y'all. I've been using this for many years, but it's so beautiful in the sun. It just gives your skin the most radiant but natural, just make your skin look like you're foreign. Okay. It's really pretty. Oh, it's so broken. I hate that because it's brand new. So I'm gonna just put this around the perimeter. So it's given we're gonna be super glowy. That wasn't really the plan, but why not? Gonna define my nose a little bit more. This is a Merit complexion stick. I like using this for the nose because it's so subtle. I like using it for contour too, when I want to almost like it doesn't look like it's contour, like just looks like the natural shadows in my face. When I want that look, this, because see how like the color, the shade of it is very subtle. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more powder, y'all, but all over. Just because we're going to do a lot of walking. Like I said, it's hot outside. Usually I wouldn't have put any more powder on top. What y'all saw me put on would be it. But I'm just going to dust it on a big brush and just see that. Y'all, I'm loving it already. Exactly what I was going for. Minus the glowy, which I love the glowy, but that wasn't my intention to be this glowy, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna perfect my imperfections and then we're gonna fill in the brows. So I like to take the Smashbox Halo. This is like a perfecting pen. Oh, this is the perfect name, perfecting pen. I like to use this. Really, you can use it before makeup, after, however, but it's great to conceal dark marks. But what I love the most about it, this is one of those products where it works good on top of like your cream or liquid products, and it even looks just as good on top of powders. Typically, like a liquid or a cream concealer, it gets muddy or it disturbs the makeup on top of powder, but this just is seamless even on top of powder. So I love this because you don't have to worry about applying too much or being too heavy in certain areas. You can finish your whole face and then go touch up where you want to touch up. So let's see these little lines here. I don't see a lot of it, but I do want the complexion to be perfected, so put a little here. But the key to this, you guys, with this, you need to get your exact shade. It works wonders, like I said, but you got to get your exact shade. So here, I'll put the shade in the description box because it's a few numbers here. Okay, and it does give you a little bit of playing time, so just tap the edges. Look at that, just seamless. And so here, just so sunk in here, y'all. Ugh, that's just aging. That's it. The Sephora sale. Did y'all see my last one, my clearance lip oil? When the order came in, the sticker was on my package that the sale starts on April the 4th, I want to say. I feel like it starts just a little bit earlier each time, but I said all that to say I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and get the mask. That is it the Dr. Dennis Growth, that LED mask? So deep, these deep, you know, and I just feel like fillers may not be for me because I can tell when people have fillers, you know. So comment down below, let me know what y'all think about that, because I don't want anything done to my face where it looks like something is done. And I feel like when people have stuff done to their face, it looks like they have something done. And I don't like that for me, you know. But I know the people who get it, they like it. They like the look. And so if you love it, you know, keep doing it. But I don't love it for me. So, but that may be because maybe they're going to the wrong place. You know what I mean? Like, can you get that done and it don't look like you got it done? Or is that one of those things like you're going to be able to tell? So, you know, I don't know. So let me know what y'all think. Because if you could tell, I'd rather just continue with good skincare regimen, keep improving my diet, drink more water, and then too, maybe that LED mask, because it's getting like really deep right there. So yeah, I just covered those little imperfections. I still see a couple little, but that doesn't really bother me. I know the pictures are still going to be eating. So there we go. So let's try out this pencil. It's so skinny. My number one concern with this, because it's so skinny, is will it break? Ooh, this is detail. When I tell you skinny and super pigmented, for it to be this tiny, it's still hella pigmented. Y'all, the tip of this is like the skinniest needle. It's like a little needle. Let's bring this brow down. That arch is kind of... Ooh, it broke. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. So this is not to fill in the whole brow. This is literally for detail work. Because if you get to trying to carve or create something, it's going to break. I'm going to take my little mini Anastasia. We're going to fill in with this one. I already know I'm not going to be crazy about the brows because some of that wax product, the dark color is still in there. And it's making them more dramatic than what I wanted, you know? But I mean, it's not gonna be bad. Yeah, because the Anastasia pencil is a much lighter shade, I'm just gonna use this. I'm not gonna go back to so the next tutorial we do, we're gonna retry we're gonna try those brow products again, because I know that's gonna show up a lot bolder because the shade of it is darker than what I'm going for. So we're gonna stick with the more subtle shade, but I feel like this is sort of toning it down a little bit. Dang, it's dark. Okay, so I'm gonna take my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. This one's in the shade NC45, just to clean up my brow look. And this is my favorite brush to use for that. It's so precise. It gives you the most precision, but I can't find it anywhere. I've Googled it. This is the Morphe M224 brush. And when I Google it and look it up everywhere, the 224 from Morphe no longer looks like this. So I don't know. I wish I could get like a few more, but I haven't seen them anywhere. Okay, so for eyeshadow, natural, we're not really doing color. So I'm gonna take which I really like this, the About Face, one of those liquid shadows from About Face. I wanna get like that reddish, almost like burgundy color. So this has been out of stock at the ones I've been going to. This one is in the shade Cloned. So it's just a natural brown. Very subtle, but effective. So cute, love these. If you have not tried them, I do recommend them. When I tell you blends so sync, you can literally do this, tap like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're done. You're out of the door with your eyeshadow. Put on some mascara and go. But I'm blending it into the contour I put up there on the eyes. Such a beautiful, subtle shade. So we're gonna set that back in with the Ami Collet. Just a big fluffy brush. We're just gonna lightly set all of that. When I tell you don't like these brows, they are so harsh to me. But it's what we working with, y'all, because I need to be out of the house in about 45 minutes. Let's go Fenty Hella Thick with no liner. We're not gonna do liner because I just want like that effortless look, as effortless as we can get. And I feel like when you skip liner, it just sort of adds to that effortless look. I got a little up here, so I'm gonna let it dry and then it should flake off with my nail. Mister, I hear him in there on the phone laughing. I love to hear him laugh. I like to hear people being happy. You know what I mean? He in there laughing. What y'all talking about? I wanna laugh. My Sephora brown liquid liner. I'm just gonna bring my little mole back. I don't know why I'm feeling now like I want to put more color on my cheeks, but I think I'm not gonna do it. Reconsider. I feel like if these brows weren't so dark, this would have been like a perfect look what I was going for. Don't this look like every other look I do though? Oh my god, girl. But it's the performance, trust me. Like in a few hours from now with this primer and the foundation, it's gonna look just so yummy. If you wear this foundation, you already know what is given. So comment down below, let everybody else know. Let them know what I'm talking about, because this is about, you know, being out for a long time, being out at night, long wearing, amazing pictures, that sort of thing. Just like perfected skin, but long lasting too. Okay, so we're gonna do mascara at the bottom. Just a thin coat, nothing too exaggerated. Okay, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is in 2 medium. This is basically to brighten just under eye. Using that same brush. See how that sort of brightens a little bit. And we're going to do the Charlotte Tilbury spray. So let's see how the Clarins, the pink lip oil looks, because this actually has pigment to it. See how it actually looks like pink? It gives you a bit of, I mean, it's subtle, but it gives you ultra high shine in a subtle pink color. So I think the pink one is going on the list for the Sephora sale, y'all. It's like, should I do this or should I do like a nude lip color, like a soft brown? I feel like I want to do this. Yeah, we're just going to do the lip oil. I'm not even going to do a liner lipstick. We're just going to do the lip oil. A little extra reinforcement, y'all, with the Ami Collet powder just in here. Just in here, because we may be out a while, okay? Very pretty, y'all. Other than these brows, I love it. Put a little bronzer down here. And this is the look. We get what we get with these brows today. So we'll play around with the benefit stuff again tomorrow. This is the look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this very extremely detailed get ready with me. If you did, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the look. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm ready to go. Got my Rockets t-shirt and just a pencil skirt. It's like a cotton pencil skirt. I got this at Macy's yesterday, and just the little Jordans. I felt like obvious choice to be comfortable. There's going to be a ton of walking. And then for scents, I did the Fenty. This is the Vanilla Dream. So it smells like vanilla. It's a little bit on the softer side, but I really like it. And then I went with Delina Exclusive for the scent. It's a vanilla ambery scent that smells amazing. Marshmallowy, ambery, vanilla-y, dream-y. So I went with this, and this just an old Gucci, I forgot, I think it's called the Mammoth Mini. I got this like 3, 4, maybe 5 years ago. Never wear it, but you know, at these games, you have to wear something really small or keep it in the car. So this is the fit, y'all. Let's go.
Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. Cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answer.